Hi, I'm Joel Worthington, President of Mr. Electric. Thanks for joining me today. Now, last week I talked about a subject about who we are. And I said that who we are affects what we do, and that in turn affects what we have. And in that order, a lot of times people want to have something, but they haven't determined to be something and then do the things that are coincide with that. So today, I want to ask that question again. Maybe you haven't considered that, or you're watching this for the first time. Who am I? Now, you may have tried to answer that question last week, and you may have either been unclear or you didn't like the answer. Who you realized that you were is not the person that you want to be. And so I want to ask you this question today. Who do you intend to be? Now, a couple of weeks ago I talked about this word intention. And intention has the idea of that I have decided with unyielding determination to cause this thing to happen. In other words, I'm not hoping for it. Everybody hopes, right? I'm not dreaming about it. I'm not wanting. I use the illustration, oh, I want to be a millionaire, or I want to be the president of the company, or I want to be the president of the United States, or I want to be the greatest electrician that ever lived. Those things are great. Everybody wants to do something, but we have to intend. So I ask you this question, what do you intend to be? Now, you've got to answer that question and add to it. I will be, or I intend to be, the best, maybe that's the best electrician in Texas, and give my customers the best customer service they've ever had. Maybe it's I intend to be known as a professional who is very wise and knowledgeable in my chosen field. Whatever it may be, what do you intend to be? It may be the greatest parent. Now, once you have made that intention, this is what I am going to be. Now then you have to ask yourself the question, let's say it was the president of the company that you want to be. What does the president of the company do? What does a president of the company do with his time? What does a person of wisdom do on a daily basis, maybe that other people don't do? Because one of the ways to become successful is just find out the things that other people won't do and do those things, and usually you'll be a success. Now, does the person you intend to be, do they get up early for whatever reason? Do they read? Do they spend time in self-improvement? Do they read books? Do they pray? Do they meditate? Do they exercise? Do they practice a particular skill 100 times a day so that they can perfect that skill? What do they do? Now, once you answer that question and figure out what you're supposed to do based on what you intend to be, now it's time to have a little action and get after it. Now, there's a gentleman that said a long time ago that we sow a thought and we reap an action. We sow an action and we reap a habit. We sow a habit and we reap a character, and we sow a character and we reap a destiny. Those are the things that we start out with in our mind and then we put into action so that we have a destiny. What is your destiny?